welcome back to another episode of Vass Reacts. We got Death Battle. Finally, a new fucking Death Battle. We got James Bond versus John Wick. Y'all know how I go. I'm not even going to change my opinion at the end. I'm going with John Wick all the way. Me as a John Wick fan, Keanu Reeves fan, the most wholesome man in the world, I'm going with John Wick, regardless the situation. Regardless of fight, regardless of whatever. Let's get right into it.
This episode is sponsored by Babbel and Mint Mobile.
I ain't said Death Battle. Wow. Death Battle!
The world-famous secret agent 007.
John Wick, the legendary hitman who did the impossible.
Whether they fly solo or operate on behalf of the government.
My bad if y'all had my PlayStation in the bag. It sounded like a damn fan, car motor.
The world is filled with professional killers of all shapes and sizes.
Which one of cinema's super assassins is packing Parabellum, and which one will live to die another day? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
a death battle.
From the shores of Crab Key to the crap stables of Casino Royale, from Russia with Love to Moonraker at the edge of outer space, no man has saved the world more times than Bond.
James Bond. He's the OG action hero, the slickest Scot there ever was, the coldest warrior of the swingin' 60s.
After a climbing accident in the French Alps took his parents, the young James studied abroad and graduated to the Ministry of Defense, just in time for World War II.
He rose through the ranks, quickly becoming a commander of the Royal Navy. And when you
how many of y'all remember
doing
in
his
game?
case, wanting murder,
That's one of the best games I ever played.
So after the war,
they need a new James Bond game, and they need a new John Wick game.
James decided on Her
Done
Majesty's
right.
Secret Service and became a special agent of MI6. And they were so impressed, he was given his first 2 state-sanctioned assassinations. With this baptism in blood, Bond was granted the legendary 00 status and a license to kill with impunity.
As the premier defender of the West, Agent 007 is a jack of all trades when it comes to kicking commie ass and terrorist ass. And basically everyone's ass for the past 60 years. From the novels to the movies to the comics and games, he's been rebooted tons of times.
They need a game
but
done
they're all
right,
still
bro.
Bond.
Bond is a master of
They need something done
infiltration,
right.
disguise, acrobatics, driving, diving, skiing, boating, climbing, horseback riding, airplane pilot, swordsman, knife fighter, knife thrower, people thrower.
And deadliest of all, gamer. Bond carries his classic Walter PPK, among the world's first successful double-action semi-automatic pistols. While it only carries 9 rounds, its small size makes it optimal for concealment.
And a microdermal sensor in the grip coded to Bond's fingerprint means only he can fire it.
It even comes with unique ammo that breaks apart upon entry and creates 8 exit wounds, traveling like a bullet but hitting like a shotgun.
Especially deadly considering Bond has the golden eye of an expert marksman, able to take out a room of armed guards in a single second, or shoot the fuel tank of a helicopter from a speeding boat a quarter of a mile away.
He's just as deadly disarmed. Bond combines multiple martial arts like judo, boxing, Krav Maga, Muay Thai, and Jiu-Jitsu, allowing him to keep up even when outnumbered.
This mix of styles is likely the Welsh self-defense system known as Goshinkwai, which is taught by the modern Special
what?
Air Service.
Though that all pales in comparison
Look at
to
Daniel
his
Craig.
greatest ability. F***ing, banging, laying down pipe. He's so proficient at seduction, it actually feels more like a superpower.
Look, we're not kidding. He once seduced a female assassin sent to kill him so thoroughly, she threw herself in front of the bullet meant for him. She did it for less than 2 minutes.
That's W. Riz.
Yeah, sometimes Bond does stuff I can only describe as superhero shit.
Okay,
Look at
what's
this.
up?
So why not follow that impulse and give him some superhero gadgets too?
Developed by MI6's resident quartermaster, Q, Bond's spy gadgetry often complements his knack for problem solving and quick thinking.
He's got a pen that'll explode after 3 clicks and disarm after a 4th, an Omega Seamaster watch that can shoot a laser beam, a cigarette that fires a miniature rocket, and C4 toothpaste that can be remotely detonated. Probably a safer bet than that pen, especially if you're a compulsive clicker like me. Wait, was I on 3 or 4?
Boom.
He also occasionally wears a lightweight bulletproof vest, as well as a garrote wire for quiet kills and a grappling hook hidden within his belt buckle.
That's only the semi-normal shit. He's carried earbuds that give him super hearing,
Hey,
X-ray
AirPods.
grenades, ultrasonic cufflink grenades, a stun gas keychain, a cell phone taser, exploding remote-controlled drones, a nanosuit that turns him completely invisible, and a frigging jetpack. You gotta have a hell of a pair of thunderballs to piss off a crazy Scot riding one of those.
But his greatest weapon is
It's the
the
golden
one,
gun.
the only,
Golden
his
gun.
dick, the Aston Martin DB5.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about him.
That man said his Johnson. Oh, man.
Never mind. This absolute beauty isn't just good looks. She's packing front-mounted machine guns, oil slicks, smoke screens, and of course, the ejector seat. Oh, and good luck trying to break in. This baby is insanely bulletproof. Like, just look at this. It won't stop. Still going. Still going.
Q has provided numerous vehicles over the years with ever more insane features, like a submarine transformation, light-bending holograms, and a remote control built into Bond's phone.
Oh, just look at
that's
him,
a Nokia.
living his best life. And why wouldn't he? He's a globe-trotting ladies' man with the UK Treasury as his personal credit card. He's got the world in the palm of his hand.
But for some, the world is not enough. Though Bond's iterations may vary, one thing remains throughout. Behind that debonair smile
It's
and
the
British
golden
wit
gun.
is a broken, soulless shell. A man only good for killing.
I guess it's no surprise that a dude who smokes up to 70 cigarettes a day and routinely drinks enough to enter a coma might have a death wish.
Now, James wasn't always like this. Not long after getting his 00, he found love, and loved so much he left the Secret Service behind.
But there are some lives you can't escape, and some lives you can't save, no matter how.
I have
That-
a challenge for all
Ah,
of you.
come on, the
Every
damn
computer
ad,
in your
Mr.
house, your
Beast.
mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer, and in
hard you try. Sometimes all that's left is to kill the love inside you until all that matters is revenge.
There's no denying Bond's psychopathic tendencies. He's killed hundreds of enemy combatants over his career and might just enjoy the act of torture.
But what makes me respect him is he never forgets a pun afterward.
All that hate and regret wrapped up into one man with nothing to live for. The perfect assassin for a dying empire.
Bond is strong enough to hold his own against superhuman henchmen like Oddjob and Jaws, who can lift a van off the ground.
He survived being
Dang.
blasted by a Stinger missile, falling hundreds of feet into a river, and having
Tortured
his
in North Korea
head
for
scrambled.
14 months. And he just had his balls scratched.
At his
Man.
best, he's even fast enough to dodge gunfire nearly point blank, and missiles, while in free fall, and still shoot people. This is the superhero shit we were talking about.
Time and time again, he's outsmarted criminal masterminds like Dr. No, Goldfinger, and Scaramanga, the man with the golden gun. He's even bested the worst of them all, his arch nemesis, the international terrorist, Blofeld.
In two different
Is
timelines,
that
no less.
what you
And
call?
Plot twist in the second.
Is that? Nothing?
Was Bond's bum 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 long lost adopted brother.
Of
Which,
course.
if I recall correctly, also happened in Austin Powers.
That's what I see. I said the same thing.
So and so. Who else could escape a giant space laser by kite surfing on a tsunami? What more can we say about 007? He's got the best job in the
He got the
business,
ladies.
and nobody does
He
it
got the
better.
freaks. And he got the gun.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Babbel.
It's days like these I wish I could sail the French Riviera, speaking French from the locals. Spanish would be nice too, and Italian, Greek,
First of all, I know French. Oui, oui.
Mandarin,
All right, get on with
Farsi,
the show.
oh, and
Oh, you barely know how to speak English.
exactly! If you're like me and there's a foreign language that you regret not learning in school, it's never too late to start with Babbel.
Babbel is the 1% off your subscription.
right, come
Babbel,
on.
language for life.
Oui, oui, mother V.
You ever just screw up, like really badly, like make the worst mistake ever?
We're about to show
so
the goat.
bad you're just for the rest of your life?
Yes. Let's lay out a hypothetical. You see a car that you like, but its owner won't sell. So, you follow him home, beat him senseless, steal his car, and kill his dog.
The dog his beloved wife gifted him after she died very recently. So yeah, pretty big mistake.
And this man, well, he just happens to be the single deadliest assassin in the entire world.
He may be called Baba Yaga, but he's not the boogeyman. He's the one you sent to kill the goddamn boogeyman, John Wick. So yeah, that's one pretty huge mistake.
The full story of this specter is almost non-existent, but rumor has it he was trained by the Ruskaroma crime syndicate from a young age, before moving to America and making a name for himself in its criminal underworld.
Terrifying enough to scare the living daylights out of even the most hardened murderers.
Wick is a master martial artist, combining several schools into an all-purpose fighting style that focuses on maximum efficiency with minimal effort.
Almost no one who has fought him directly has lived to tell the tale. So which specific forms he practices are for his eyes only. So why don't we look at the martial arts used to prepare for the movies by everyone's favorite immortal, Keanu Reeves.
Reeves combines Sambo, Aikido, Judo, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for defensive joint locks, throws, and wrestling moves to avoid as much damage to himself as possible while using his opponent's own weight against them.
Though his go-to is Krav Maga, which is designed to take all the best moves from various martial arts to make the ultimate fighting style.
While most martial arts are designed with other purposes in mind, like exercise, Krav Maga's entire goal is basically murder.
And boy, if that isn't Wick to a T. In his hands, literally anything can be a deadly weapon. Knives, swords, books, his belt. Shit, he once took out 3 guys with a pencil.
With a fucking pencil. A fucking pencil. Come on now.
Of the human body, he can target weak points and vital organs with ease.
But thanks to the Continental, he doesn't have to rely on writing utensils to execute his victims.
Imagine a chain of hotels around the world that serve as a front for a whole underground society of assassins. He can consult the wine steward's robust selection.
Pistols, revolvers, submachine guns, assault rifles, shotgun, plastic explosives, it's all on the menu.
Though Wick prefers his Heckler & Koch P30L, a polymer-framed semi-automatic handgun that holds 15 rounds of
That's Kevin Nash.
9mm Parabellum.
Which he wields like an artist does a paintbrush. Wick can empty entire rooms full of enemies before they can blink, once even taking out 7 armed guards in only 3 seconds.
He's the definition of accurate, almost never missing a shot, and that includes on horseback and motorcycle back. If he's got a view to a kill, you can bet he's taking it.
And he comes literally dressed to kill with his perfectly tailored, tactically lined suit jacket that is completely bulletproof.
Yeah.
Even repeated gunshots from close range do nothing to him.
It also helps him blend into the shadows for some sick stealth kills, and even disappear in plain sight like the goddamn Batman.
Wick.
The GOAT. Excuse me.
Eventually joined the Tarasov mob and quickly became one of their top enforcers, a grim reaper who hunted their enemies with divine prejudice.
We need a game that looks good.
Human than we first thought. After years of being a badass, Wick wanted out of the mob to get married to the love of his life and retire. Wow, I wonder how that first date conversation went. Man, she must have really fallen for him. I guess he put the ass in assassin.
So his boss gave him an impossible task. He could leave if he wiped out every last one of the mob's enemies in a single night. Which he did, because human or no, he's still John Wick.
That pin is annoying. Somebody take that shit.
And he lived happily ever after. Well, until his former boss, his snot-nosed son, screwed up. Like, really badly. Great job, Theon, you never miss.
That wasn't just some dog, but a semblance of hope. The opportunity to grieve unalone, his last tether to a happy life. So Wick was back with a vengeance, prepared to kill every last person that got in his way until the whole of New York's criminal underworld had been razed by his bloody crusade. Over the course of the 3 movies, which span only about 2 weeks, Wick left over 300 bodies in his wake.
300. Running into him is like seeing the sky fall. You're going to die. There's no escape. He survived being stabbed, rammed by cars, shot in the stomach, blown up, mutilated, and knocked off of a 10-story building, all within a fortnight.
Oh, and somewhere in there he found the energy to trek through the Saharan desert. And it's not like his injuries from the previous movie had time to heal, or the ones from the movie before that.
We cannot emphasize this enough. John Wick is unstoppable.
He's strong enough to toss around full-grown men, snap bone and body slammed 2 assassins through a bulletproof glass floor.
Wick absolutely annihilated his former Tarasov employers, the Neapolitan crime family, Kimura, and fended off an international army of assassins attacking him at random, one after the other, every few minutes.
Even after being declared excommunicado by the Continental, bereft of his former resources, he killed every last soldier sent after him by the High Table.
With barely a quantum of solace to rest. Like we said, completely unstoppable. Outgunned, outmanned, it doesn't matter. John Wick lost everything in the world that meant anything to him, and that means he won't stop killing until there's no one left, or he dies trying. And good freaking luck with that!
You got nothing to lose, bro.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Mint Mobile.
Kill this
After
fucking
years of
dog.
fully print contracts and getting ripped off by big wireless providers. Alright, the combatants
Alright, time for the death battle. My answer, John Wick, regardless. Let's go.
are set to run the data through all possibilities.
It's no time to die for a death battle!
I'm curious how this looks.
Is not one to be taken lightly. Be careful, 007.
3D animation?
And
Yes, it
happy
is.
hunting.
Your concern is always touching, Q. Vodka martini, shaken, not stirred. What can I get you, mate? Drinks are on me.
I prefer to be alone.
Is that? Y'all got his actual? No, that can't be his actual
Fortunately,
voice.
I wasn't asking Baba Yaga. Now you can come with me, or we can do this here.
Killing isn't permitted on company grounds.
Lucky me.
I thought it was the actual Keanu Reeves I got.
Seems you've got me at a disadvantage. You won't mind giving a dead man walking one last smoke?
What does MI6 want with me?
Your reputation precedes you. I'll be sure to keep up.
No, you won't.
Suplex. Fuck that watch. Beat his ass. But you can't fight somebody who killed people with pencils.
To be entirely honest, I lost count.
The Aston Martin. It was shot it off his hand. Yep, no good. Out of control. Got him. Got him. Got him. That was clean. Okay.
What comes around goes around, as they say.
Ain't no way, John. Ain't...
Yeah.
No! You run! You fucking run!
Bond, come in. What's the mission status?
Smashing. Positively smashing.
Oh, do grow up, 007.
Nah, bruh.
I never thought Wick
Nah,
would lose,
bruh.
but I get.
Only thing that I think of is that pistol that he can shoot. That's only linked to him. That has 8 different spread outs. which caused him some injury. That
So
bro.
never say never
That's-
again. Though his skills and brutal tenacity would have saved Wick initially against James Bond,
Nah,
you only
gee.
live twice.
You mean once, right?
I know what I said.
Uh-huh. Well, despite all that, Wick met his match in Agent 007.
And match is the optimal word here. Wick may have been an expert martial artist, but Bond has actually practiced several of the same styles Wick has, and has been shown to be just as skilled a fighter, even defeating master martial artists himself.
Wick's ability to shatter a floor of bulletproof glass definitely makes him superhumanly strong.
With a
but
grown
Bond has
ass
fought off
man.
similarly powerful henchmen in the past.
And while Wick's speed and accuracy with a gun may look unbeatable,
No, bro.
Bond's is just as impressive.
He's landed
That's
accurate
crazy.
shots just as well as Wick ever has,
That's
but more
fucking
importantly,
ridiculous.
he has a faster quick draw.
That's right. Despite being played by Neo himself, Wick has never dodged bullets. Bond, on the other hand, has. And that superior speed gave him an edge in both close-quarter combat and on
That's
the draw.
fucking crazy.
Though since both had body armor,
That
the
is
fight
fucking
probably
crazy,
wasn't going to
yeah.
be won by guns alone. And that's where Bond held his biggest advantage, his gadgets.
There was no way Wick would see an exploding pen or a laser watch coming. And that's the whole point of Bond's gadgets. They're seemingly normal, everyday objects that'll take his enemy by surprise.
Given time, Bond has always used these to come up with game-winning strategies, even against numerically superior foes.
That's
Especially
fucking
with
crazy.
more absurd technology like the invisible nanosuit and remote-controlled explosive drones.
Wick's endurance might be mind-blowing, but he isn't invincible.
He can keep fighting even on death's door, but the deadliness of Bond's trick weapons would not have given him that option.
Diamonds are forever, but against someone just as skilled with an arsenal straight out of science fiction, Wick's luck definitely wasn't. Bond may have been the spy who loved me, but against Wick, he was going to live and let die. And you can bet tomorrow never dies. Nailed it. Look, I just had to fit the last few movies in, okay? Oh, wait, shit! I forgot about Octopussy!
The winner is Bond. James Bond.
I don't like this one.
Hey,
I
if you
hate
want
it.
more Death Metal ASAP, why not grab a membership? You'll get exclusive emotes, badges, live chat, live streams, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff. Just click that join button. Thanks for watching.
You're welcome. Who's next? The Black Adam versus Apocalypse? Oh, that's gonna be good. I got Apocalypse. Come on now. Unless they play It's About Drive, It's About Power. Then Black Adam wins. I got Apocalypse though. Hopefully they do him right. I don't like this Death Battle. I'm kind of conflicted, but that was Death Battle. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. And subscribe to my socials. Also, subscribe to my Twitch. I'm playing games over there. I need y'all with me.